Hey y'all, we are opening a Victorian varnish package today. It's very hollow. Hi Tammy. Yeah, super hollow. It's really like elongated too. I'm curious where you found these envelopes, Tammy, because like y'all, when it's open, look how big that envelope is. Like that's a giant bubbler mailer. Hi Frida, welcome in. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Friday. Does anyone have fun plans for the weekend? Also, this was sent to me by Victorian Varnish to show off and swatch and post my photos and all that jazz. Just disclosing that before we get started. I'm very excited to get into here. I have seen a tiny bit of inspiration. Hi, Christina. Hey, Salopes. Because Tammy made an oopsie and she sent the information for October's Little Box of Horrors on some of our sheets, including mine. So I did have to go to the swatch group to get the correct information for September's Little Box of Horrors. So I did see a little sneak peek of pictures. Just letting y'all know I've seen a little sneak peek of that, but otherwise, it's the same old, same old. We're going to go into this bag full of stuff and go through it. Hi, Laura. I'm very excited. Y'all know Tammy makes a great stuff. She says, whoopsies. No, of course. Stuff happens. I mean, you're ahead of the game. You have information for October already. So, Frida says, I can't afford any fun plans after all the polish I bought today. Oh my goodness. Did you check out Little Box of Horrors? Is that where some of your money went? Because if y'all don't know, Little Box of Horrors opened today. It will be open through the 30th of the month. And I know I have Tammy's polish, but it's, y'all, they're buried somewhere here. Ooh, but I do have them. I do have it on my swatch wheel. Ooh, and now that I see it and remember, it told me the name. Maybe I can find it. Maybe. Hello? Or is it you? Nope. I know it exists. It's over in this hot mess somewhere, y'all. I really, really, really need to get my polish organized and out so I can fix this mess. Okay, I don't see it over here, but I do have the swatch of it on my thing, so I will make sure we show that as well while we're on here. Frida says, yes, and Cracked and Rogue coming up. Yeah, there's so many things. Ribbits also has a release today. Someone else. I know there's someone else. My brain can't think of it right now, but someone else has a release today too. Today was a very popular day for releases. But we're going to get into this. Inside here is our new cog of the month for September, which will launch on Vivi's website September 1st. Tammy just reminded me, September 1st is hers. And then we also have HHC September polishes, so September 14th through the 21st, as well as LBoH and the Tincture Duo, and then Little Box of Horrors September, which is September 22nd through the 30th. There are 2 polishes for it. And Tammy just said Halloween Advent. It is called Speakeasy Spirits. Very exciting. If y'all are not part of the Varnished Victorians Facebook group, you should go join that so you can see the small sneak peeks and infos that she's going to post about that Advent as well. Laura says, I'm so tempted, but Snacker Lacquer, new brand launching today. I feel like we've seen a few new brands recently. We have seen a few new brands. Funny Lacquer. Y'all, I did this last time I tried to talk about her stuff. I don't know why it won't stick in my brain. She's the one with the super cute raccoon and the 3D printed spinner for your horseshoe magnet. They're new-ish. There's been quite a few new brands lately. So hopefully we find some new pretties and some wonderful brands to support. But right now we're going to get into this giant VV envelope. And also don't get too scared. It is a big envelope, but like it's not as packed. It's not crazy. Funny business. Thank you, Laura. All right, we're just gonna go. This is such an awkward envelope. I can't get it to stay on my lap. I'm trying real hard. Okay, maybe I can set it on the desk next to me. Give myself a little space to work with. There we go. Hi, Becky. Hi, Jen. Welcome, welcome. All right, first thing is something. There we go. All right. This is our cog of the month for September. It is Stumps, Sparkles, and Smoke. It's a really pretty deepened base, and then it has a ton of flakies in here, as well as I believe hollow. Let me grab that flashlight. Ooh, I know my flashlight's turned down. 2 seconds. Turn that up. All right. Yes, definitely some hollow in here as well. And then, of course, because it is the cog of the month, it's going to have a sticker, which I'm sure is going to be in these info sheets. Yes, there is our, oh my God, he's so cute. Here is our matching sticker. It has a really cool hollow effect, y'all. It's like fireworks. He's a little derpy. I love him. It's kind of like if a pug and a calf were mixed together, but dragon. Super cute. Love it. So that comes with the Cog of the Month polish. Tammy says, let goth season begin. And Slope says, suck fall. Okay, that was Siri. That was not me. Sure it was. Sure Slopes. Hi, Laura. Christina says, Tammy, will anyone be doing a spoiler for the Advent? Tammy's laughing at Slopes. What she was supposed to say was such fall vibes. Sure Slopes. I'm sure Latanya will probably do spoilers of the Advent. Latanya will have it if I can get it all together. Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, next up we have, ooh, y'all, this is so pretty. This is My Playlist is Humorous. This is for HHC September. This is part of a duo for Halloween. It is a super pretty multicolor reflective. It's got some flakies in here as well. Definitely green reflect. Yeah, it has all the reflectives. It has all the colors. Yes, look at that. Tammy says, but I'm waiting on one thing. Christina says, yay, thank you. Laura, is it spider glitters? Oh God, Latanya will kill you. Hi, Mighty Forged. Jen says the duo is fire. Oh, I'm very excited. That part is already stunning. We have a glow in the dark. At least that's what the top label says. This is Bone to be Wild. It is, I don't know how I pulled those out at the same time. The second half of the duo here for HHC September. It is a really pretty, it's like a neutral nudie base, and then it's got a blue purple-ish shimmer in there. There's this shimmer with the flash on it. I know it looks very purple in the bottle, but for the, like, in person, you can definitely tell this is one of those, like, neutral tanny bases. So I'm really excited to see this out of the bottle. And the fact that it's a glow in the dark. I'm curious to what color it's going to glow. It is definitely too light to do that in my office. So we will take a fun bathroom field trip after this. Just remind me, if I start to get off, y'all, remind me we need to go to the bathroom together. Okay, next we have Furnace Frights. This is for Little Box of Horrors September. The theme this month is Haunted Places. This is a really, really pretty, I'm going to go with burgundy base. It definitely has some red gold shift in here. It also has reflective glitters and flakes in it. Let me grab my flashlight. Yes, look at all those sparkles. Gorgeous. Love it. What do we got next? It's another polish. Okay. Me and these bags today, we're not friends. There we go. This is Creekside Chills. It's the second Little Box of Horrors polish. This is really, really pretty. I feel like it's a purple base, a murky purple base. It's got a green shift and tons of flakies in it. Tammy says, I might get her a real one. Oh my gosh, Latanya would break out if you sent her a spider. Hi, Pickle Loves Polish. Yes, those flakies are gorgeous in there. I just realized I've been setting all my polishes up, which means I'm not going to be able to read them. Hi, Brits Mannies. Welcome in. We have, I think, one more polish, and then we have the HHC Beauty, Bath and Beauty offerings. That's what we're going to call it. Ooh, I see green. Yes, this is Crumpets and Croquet. This is HHC, not the Halloween. This is their normal HHC, which they are starting a new series. And what is it actually called? New theme is Books, Botanicals, and Tea. So I'm very excited for that. Tammy has posted some inspiration that she's using for it. Plus I do have the inspiration. I'll tell you guys. Those flakes are so pretty. Laura says, yes, those flakes are gorgeous. This is also another reflective. It's a really, really pretty green base. It has a orange to red to golden shift, I believe. And then we definitely have some reflective glitters in here. Yes. Stunning. Look at all those sparkles. Love it. Y'all know I love green. Hi, Nanny Nails. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And then it looks like we have Lavish for HHC September, as well as, I believe this is going to be, yes, a tincture duo. What scents did we get this month? We have Berry Boboli and Tropical Tea. I'm very excited. And then the Lavish is also Tropical Tea. So we will smell those. I'm going to get this envelope out of my way and find my little cuticle tool to pop the safety seals on these. I'm excited to smell these. I kind of want to do the thing where we smell them and then I read the descriptions. See if I can figure it out. Hi, Sylvia. Did I say that right? I probably butchered your name. I'm so sorry. Please let me know in the comments, or let me see if I can see your... I believe Sylvia is correct. I could be wrong. Please let me know. Okay. So we're not going to look at the thing. Sorry, I had to get in vehicle and lost sound. Oh, been there. I hate when my phone connects while I'm still like talking on it. Okay. So Berry Boboli. I'm going to smell it first. Obviously, I'm figuring like some sort of bubblegum sweetie scent here. Now, this is this is part of their new Crumpets and Books, Botanicals, and Tea theme. So I'm assuming it's going to go something with that. We're going to have some sort of like fruity tea. It also does say Berry Boboli, so boba tea of some form. It is a little sweetie. Definitely some berries, maybe some vanilla in there. I'm going to put a little drop on my hand and see if we can, which obviously don't do that at home. Like this is for your acetone. If you have never used the tincture, this is an acetone additive. You dump this into your acetone and it makes it super moisturizing and prevents the acetone from drying out your hands and your nails. Plus it adds a fun scent. So it is not necessarily designed to just put on your skin, but Tammy has told me it's okay. Maybe a little tropically. Is there a little coconut in there too, Tammy? Okay, that one was the Berry Boboli. Where you go? It's creamy coconut. I had coconut. Pairs with red mango and crisp apple. Create a juicy, refreshing opening, while sun-dried fruits add a subtle, natural sweetness. Bright lemon and tropical pineapple bring a lively, zesty twist, and a desert lily adds a soft floral note. The smooth warmth of palm round out the fragrance, evoking the feeling of a tropical paradise drink. Fruity, fresh, and perfectly balanced. Teas and bakeries is what Tammy says. Okay. New series is the Books, Botanicals, and Teas, and she said teas and bakeries are ahead. So this is the half of the tincture duo. This one is only coming in the tincture, and it only comes as the duo. She says, and botanical stuff. So yes, definitely fruity. I get the coconut. I get the tropical vibes. It is sweet. It's not overly strong. It's very nice. I personally really like it because I tend to go for the fruity or sweet or comboed scents. So I definitely enjoy this one. I thankfully do not get headaches from scent, so I can't really tell you if you are sensitive or not. I don't find it so strong that I think it would cause headaches, but again, that's all on your sensitivity. Let's smell the tropical tea half of it. Now these duos only come as a duo. They're going to be $8.50 for the duo. There's a hard cap of 30 of these available. Ooh, I don't know if I can pinpoint this one, y'all. Also, she does make these scents so that they like go together. Like they play nice together if you wanted to mix them. Oh yeah. They're definitely nice together. I'm trying not to lose my lids or get them confused here. Oh. All right, I'm going to put it on my skin and see if I can get anything more from it there, because that's a hard one. It's like fresh and clean. My brain wants to be like rain on leaves or something, but I don't know, y'all. I got no ideas on this one. I feel like if I want to pinpoint something, I want to say like aloe if I'm going to pick a scent, because it does feel like greeny but fresh. Maybe some lily in there. It's not florally, which y'all know I'm not a big fan of floral scents, and I'm not detecting floral at all. Tammy called me a little chemist and is laughing at me. Yeah, I have nothing on this one. I got nothing. All right, tropical tea. An intricate balance of mango nectar, wild currant, bergamot tea, island breeze, key lime, passion fruit, papaya, and magnolia blooms. I had nothing for it. Hi, sunshine and polish. Yeah, I had nothing. Laura says matcha. No, I mean, we had bergamot tea, so there was tea in there. I cannot pinpoint any of those. Maybe the magnolia blooms a little bit. Yeah, I can't. Key lime. There ain't no lime in this. There's no lime in this. It does smell really good, though. Like, it's very refreshing and clean. Again, not super overpowering. And then I do think they pair really nicely together. So it's a very nice scent. I do enjoy it. And that is the same scent that the Lavish is going to come in, which the Lavish will be $8.50. There's a cap of 50 of these available. So you get the tropical tea and the Lavish, and then the tincture duo is tropical tea and berry boba lee is the scent. Tammy says it's dreamy. I could see that. That's a good definition. It's just nice. It's just like refreshing and clean. So that is our body care scented items coming to HHC September. So wish listing will start September 1st, and then the sale goes the 14th through the 21st. And yeah, I guess we're ready to get into polish. I'm very excited to see these. So let's flip around the camera and get doing it. All right, flipping y'all, scooching it down so I can see. All right, I'm gonna zoom you in just a little bit. Don't mind the bad writing. There was also a lot to try and fit on there, y'all. So here is our swatch wheel for tonight. This is what is currently available at Little Box of Horrors. This is One Does Not Simply Walk Into Mordor. It is Mordor. I said that really weird. It is inspired by the Lord of the Rings meme, because this month's Little Box of Horrors theme is Lord of the Rings. Hi, Dos Penguinos. Tammy says easy peasy month. Yes. I mean, there's a bit to write on here, but like as far as Tammy's PR packages go, y'all, this one's a pretty nice one. I'm not going to be doing cartwheels bending over backwards to get these done in time. So kudos. Thank you, Tammy. It's been a stressful month. All right, let's just get started. I'm going to go in the order of the paperwork here. We're going to start off with our September cog of the month, which is this a beauty. This is Stumps, Sparkles, and Smoke. It is a black jelly base with intense purple, pink, gold Aurora shimmer, 2 different UCC flakes, crystal chameleon flakies, and with a kiss of linear hollow and hollow flakes. Look at all them big chunky flakes in there. Yes. I'm so excited. And then this one, because it is the cog of the month, it does come with the matching sticker. How cute is this little one? And then that hollowing on there, y'all, that's so cool. It's giving me like 90s stickers on your Trapper Keeper vibes. He's like cute and kind of creepy at the same time, but I also love it. This will be $12. They are limited, so once it's gone, it's gone. So make sure you mark your calendars. September 1st, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time or Daylight Time, whatever we're in. Central Time, 8 p.m. Central Time. Let me grab my flash because it does have linear hollow and hollow flakies in it. Tammy says he's derpy. I agree. It's very cute though. There is all your sparkles with that hollow. And then, of course, those flakies are dancing as well. Oh, look at all the flakies in there. Love it. All right, let's get a coat on our swatch wheel here. Jen says September 1st is my B-day. Oh, yay, Jen. So you get to go polish shopping for your B-day, right? You just get to go buy all the things. Ooh, y'all, that was a thick coat. Oh, look at those flakes in there. They're so fun. All the different colors. It makes me think of like a backwards funfetti or dark with the rainbow flakes in there. Tammy says, "Ah, that's great, Jen." Yeah, you totally can buy polish for your birthday, right? Beautiful. Look at all those flakies dance in there. And then you have that pink purple shimmer too. Oh, and it's officially alive. Got polish on me. Jen's is going to New Hampshire instead. Is that not exciting? Are you not excited to go to New Hampshire? Laura says fellow September baby. Ooh, yay. Lots of birthdays coming up. It's alive. Yes, Tammy, it is an official live. I got polish on my hand. All right, here it is with flash to show off the hollow flakies and that linear hollow in there. Gorgeous. Just realized we didn't turn on our air filter. Let's do that now. So that was a one coat of Stumps, Sparkles, and Smoke coming to Vivi's website September 1st. And then now we're going to move into our sale box things. So we have September's themey thing for HHC. I don't really know how to, their basic normal polish. They are starting a new theme. It is Books, Botanical, and Tea. This one is named Crumpets and Croquet. It's inspired by the Atlanta Botanical Gardens and the Alice in Wonderland exhibition there. This is described as an ivy green jelly base, intense pink, red, bronze, gold aurora shimmer, and deep green reflective glitters. It's going to be $13.50 with a cap of $30. Again, this is for HHC September, so September 14th through the 21st. Look at that beautiful shimmer in there. Jen says, I'm excited. Oh, well, it's just not polished. I get it. And then she says, Laura, happy early birthday. And Laura says, thanks. You too. Look at you. I love all the love in the comments here. Fantastic. Okay, let's get my flash because there is reflective in here. Let's show that before we swatch it. Yes. Ooh, look at that intense shimmer in there too. Timmy says, love this one. I do too. Laura says, FYI, for any Alice in Wonderland fans, Michaels is doing a whole line for Halloween. I didn't know that. Very cool. I'm going to have to check it out. Tammy says, and I'm not a big green person. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I am, though, so I'm very excited. I see 30 from Frida. Did I say that it was a cap of 30? Did I read that wrong? It's $13.50 with a cap of 300. I don't know if I read that wrong or if someone's going to be 30. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Slope says, Laura, decorations. All right, let's get a coat of this beauty on here. Now, it is a reflective, so obviously you're going to want to put a coat of steamroller on top of it before you do your Illuminate Glossy Top coat. Tammy says 300 cap, yes. I'm just not sure if I said it wrong originally, but there will be a cap of 300. And let's see. Laura said, yep. And Slope says, ooh, I have to check it out. Yes. Look at that beautiful shimmer in there. It's got that pink to red to bronze. Frida says, oh, that's better. Yeah, I must have totally said that wrong. I apologize, Frida. Laura says, this one is stunning. I'm wearing it right now and I can't stop looking at my nails. Oh, it's so shifty. Soap says that green is so pretty. It really, really is. Let me grab my flashlight. We can show off that reflective. Yes, look at that. Oh, it's so fun. Love this one. Y'all know I love green, and I definitely love this one. Tammy says Slopes loves reflectives. Me too. Look at all those sparkles, y'all. Gorgeous. All right. So that was one coat of Crumpets and Crockets. Crumpets, y'all, my brain. Crumpets and Croquet. I don't know why I wanted to say Crockets. That was weird. Crumpets and Croquet for HHC September. They are also doing a duo for Halloween for HHC September. Celeb says, yeah, those reflectives. All right, so the duo, it only comes as a duo. It'll be $27 with a cap of $150 available. My brain. All right, so we have the topper, which is My Playlist is Humorous. It is a reflective topper. Tara says, love that duo. Oh, it's so pretty already, and I can't wait to like get it out of the bottles. Topper in a Graveyard Grape Jelly base, Aurora Shimmer in Aqua Blue with UCC flakes in reflective glitters in neon green and gold. It can be used as a topper over Bone to be Wild. So we will definitely do that, which means we should do Bone to be Wild first, but this one can by itself, of course, too. Okay, so let's do it on its own in 2 coats. Let's just see what it builds up as, and I will also do it over top of Bone to be Wild. Again, this is the duo. You can only get it if you purchase both of them, which will be $27, a cap of $150. Let me grab that flash. Jen says this is also opaque in 3 coats. Good to know. It's so sparkly, y'all. I'm not even sure my camera is actually doing justice to how sparkly this is. I'm so excited for this. Okay, so I'm going to do 1 coat by itself, and then we will do a coat over 2 coats of Bone to be Wild to see it on top of each other as well. So here is 1 coat going on. Oh, yes, I love this. It's like a party in a bottle. You could put this over every color. Every color. Tammy says purdy. It is. You could literally put this over anything and everything. Hi, Melissa. Also, thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel, Melissa. This is so fun. I saw that you subscribed earlier. I appreciate it so much. I have this weird thought in my head that I want to get to 100 subscribers. I know I'm only at like 72, so I got a ways to go as far as YouTube goes, but like it'd be really cool to hit 100 subscribers on YouTube. And for those who don't know, I am posting these lives on YouTube as well to make it easier for y'all to replay them. It's just way more friendly over there to pause and come back. It saves your space easier. You can multitask the app, which is so nice. So definitely check it out if you're watching the replay and you prefer an easier way to do it over there. Here it is with the flash too, to show those reflective glitters off. I'm getting distracted by the green, but we're looking at the topper. Melissa says, hi, you're so welcome. And I totally agree. Yes, it really is way more friendly to replay. I want to figure out, I know there's a way to stream on here and YouTube at the same time, which then I won't have to download this to upload it there, but I really, honestly, y'all, I just haven't had the time to figure it out. Our life has been chaos, and even more so this last week, so... All right, I don't know why I'm giving you label shots. We're not there yet. All right, this is 1 coat of My Playlist is Humorous for HHC September. Again, this is part of the duo. It goes along with Bone to be Wild, which is a bone-chilling neutral tone base. I knew it was going to be neutral. You can see it at the edges there. Ooh, see it here? bone chilling neutral tone base with an intense purple to blue shimmer and an aqua glow in the dark. I'm very excited to see this glow. So we're going to do 2 swatches with this so we can put the my playlist is humorous on top of it. Let's see what it looks like out of the bottle. I'm always intrigued by these neutrally bases. Ooh, look at how intense that shimmer is in there. It's just not at all what you would expect looking at the bottle, which again is why I love doing these lives. It just, you can really see a polish this way. You can see the application, how smooth that went on, and it just self-leveled beautifully. Tammy says, it's so unique for me anyways. Yes, it really is unique. Melissa says, ooh, pretty. Jen says, you nailed the description for this one. I totally agree. And Tammy says, thank you, Jen. This is so pretty. That gorgeous blue purple glow on there. It's definitely not opaque in one, but like I don't feel like it's horrible because of that shimmer. The shimmer always kind of hides your visible nail line a little bit more. So I'm excited to see this built in 2. And then we're going to put that topper on top of one as well. Lovely. So that was the second half of our duo. Oh, and it's a glow in the dark. I gotta not forget to show y'all the glow in the dark part. So that was the second half, Bone to be Wild, of our HHC Halloween duo for September. And now we're gonna jot our way into Little Box of Horrors, which I gotta look at a different paper since I have the October information here. Little Box of Horrors theme for September is Haunted Places. The sales is September 22nd through the 30th. Again, this is for September. August is open right now. It's the Lord of the Rings theme. If you want to go check out One Does Not Simply Walk into Mordor, that is this one right here. It's going to be so much more sparkly and pretty with a glossy top coat, but I don't top coat my swatch wheels. So these 2 are what's coming, and we're going to start with one of them. Where's my name? I have this and I now don't see the name here. There we go. All right. Creekside Chills, y'all. I just can't read. Sunshine and Polishes. Oh, my wallet is screaming now. Oh yeah, there's some really pretty stuff. This is stunning. So this is Creekside Chills. It's inspired by Hell's Gate Bridge in Oxford, Alabama. It is a murky brownish green, Tammy says prugly, if you will, with a hint of purple green shimmer, loaded with UCC flakes and green, golds, copper, and bronze. And it has all the flakes. Tammy says, sorry. No, I got it. You let swatchers know that there was a mix-up, and we were all had plenty of time to get the information we needed. I just pulled it right out of the swatcher group. So accidents happen. You got so much going on. Like, honestly, feel like it's weird. This is the first time it's happened. So like kudos. Okay. $13.50, the cap of 150 of these babies. Slope says this is such a great Prugly, super swampy vibes. Okay. I'm very excited to get this out of the bottle because I'm not getting the Prugly vibes in the bottle. Like it just looks really pretty to me in the bottle. So let's see what happens. Okay. Now I get the Prugly vibes. I see it, but it is a pretty ugly, y'all. Like that is the definition of Prugly, and it is. I see the swampy base, you have that beautiful shimmer, and then all those flakies. Also, I did a really crummy job getting the tip there. Fix that. It's gonna bug me. Think muddy brick with a kick. What? Muddy brick with a kick? Is that what we're saying? Normally I can figure stuff out, y'all, but my brain, shit don't work. Not today. Look at all those flakies, y'all. They're so pretty. Think a muddy creek with a kick. Got it. I can see that. You got the muddy base and then the like swampy moss flakes on there. Yes, it's very cool. Definitely can see where the inspiration from the Hell's Gate Bridge could come in there. Me today all month. Oh, I totally get you, Tammy. Things have been rough around here. All right, and last but certainly not least, we have Furnace Frights. Again, this is for Little Box of Horrors September. This one is inspired by Sloss Furnace, located in Birmingham, Alabama. It is a rustic berry red base, shifting large particle shimmers in red, golds, greens, loaded with UCC flakes and ghost flakes with gold reflective glitters. You can see all those beautiful flakes in there. And then, of course, the reflective glitter wants to dance and stand out already. Tammy says this was based on a bridge over the Chocoloco Creek, and a couple drove off of it. Oh, that's Creekside Chills, I'm assuming, right? That's crazy. I was just going to say, I don't really do horror stuff, so I don't know the inspiration, but I always know Tammy puts her inspirations up as well. This is a reflective, so let's grab that flash and show it. Tara says, oh my God. Slope says, that's what you get for laughing at my series screw up earlier. That is true. Very true. Though I laughed at you too, Slopes, so who knows? Look at those beautiful reflective glitters in there. Love it. Okay, let's get a coat on because I'm very excited to see this berry red base. Yes. Okay, so in the bottle, it definitely reads red, where here you get the berry. Like the berry is definitely there. Ooh, these pair really well together too. I mean, makes sense. Let's see. Tammy's laughing at Slopes. Laura says, I need to look up the inspo for the furnace. All I can think is an old crematorium. Ooh, yeah, that's true. That's kind of creepy. Which I guess is the whole point, right? Tammy, what's the inspiration for? I mean, I know it's Sloss Furnace, but like, what's the story there? Inform us of your area's haunted history. Oh, look at those beautiful flakes in there. This is where the famous Atrox world-renowned haunted house, but Sloss Furnace has been done on ghost hunters too. Laura says, ooh, creepy Christmas vibes. Okay, I could see that. It's an old steel furnace. It's very haunted, lots of death. Okay, I have never heard of it. Again, y'all, I don't do creepy stuff. That's just creepy, scary, gory. That's not me. I want cute hearts, sparkles, rainbows. Think My Little Pony. That's my vibes. Furnace Frights, Little Box of Horrors, September. This one is going to be $13.50 with $150 cap also. And then we're gonna circle back and we're gonna go do our second coats of things here. Tammy says, I love haunted houses. Laura says, I love these kinds of stories. All right, so we are circling back to our cog of the month, which is Stumps, Sparkles, and Smoke. It comes with the super cute collectible sticker for $12. It is limited edition, so once these sell out, they will not be coming back. This comes to the website September 1st at 8 p.m. Central Time, so make sure you put it in your calendar. Jen is saying, I like the Marilyn Manson of Little Ponies. That's amazing. Okay, what did I miss here? Tammy says, I'll go in depth on her lives. Ooh, okay, so definitely make sure you watch out for those. And Laura says she can't wait. Jen, you got me. The Marilyn Manson of My Little Ponies. That's amazing. Okay, let's go in with our second coat of our cog of the month here. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm just getting dark funfetti vibes here. Like the beautiful flakies. The beautiful flakies in all those colors. And then that deepened base. Like I see rainbows and I think of funfetti. Oh, y'all, I just stuck my hand in our furnace. Well, whatever. We'll fix it on the second coat, right? Tammy says, Laura is so good. I need peeps closer. So many haunted houses here. And I think Jen needs that as a polish. Marilyn Manson of Little Ponies. Yes. Yes, she does. I'm not sure what that's going to look like, but yes. This is so pretty. Okay. It does have the linear hollow and the hollow flakies. So let's get the flash on. Tammy says, I got to run into Wally World. Okay. Be safe. Wally World is crazy. Doesn't matter where you live. It's always crazy. Hi, Crystal. Welcome in. We are showing some Victorian varnish polishes. You're just in time for second coats. This is 2 coats. I have a flashlight on it right now to show off the hollow. This is 2 coats of September's Cog of the Month, Stumps, Sparkles, and Smoke. It is going to come with this super cute sticker for $12, September 1st, 8 p.m. on Vivi's website. They are limited edition. Once they're gone, they're gone. I'm going to get you guys a label shot. Here we go. Stumps, Sparkles, and Smoke in 2 coats. Crystal says vampy. Yes, I agree. Is this, Jen, does this fit your Marilyn Manson of My Little Ponies? I mean, it's a very deep vampy, and you got the rainbows in there. So, I mean, maybe it goes. All right. Next up, we're going into our HHC. They're starting a new series. It's the Books, Botanicals, and Tea. This one is called Crumpets and Croquet. Jen says it does fit. Yes, it does. This one is inspired by the Atlanta Botanical Gardens and the Alice in Wonderland exhibit. It is an ivy green jelly base, intense pink, red, orange, bronze, gold aurora shimmer, and a deep green reflective glitters. It's going to be $13.50 with a cap of 300. I said it right this time, Frida. 300 is the cap on this one, and it is so pretty. We're going in with our second coat, which just made that shimmer so much more intense. Oh, it didn't show. Obviously, we're opaque in 2 coats on our cog. Easy peasy. And then definitely opaque in 2 coats here as well. And look at that gorgeous shimmer, y'all. Ugh. It's gorgeous. Even without the reflective, it's so pretty. But then when we grab our flash and we show off that reflective, yes. Beautiful. My green loving heart is very happy with this one, y'all. Stunning. Okay, again, this is for HHC September. So it's a pre-order September 14th through the 21st. Wish listing will start September 1st. So you can add it on there so you don't forget. Jen's definitely loving this green. Me too. There is your label shot of it. Now it is a reflective, so you're going to want to put a coat of glitter smoother. Vivi's Steamroller is fantastic, or whoever your favorites is, before you add your glossy top coat. And then we also have a duo for HHC for Halloween in September. This is a topper. My playlist is humorous. The duo, I'm going to put them both here really quickly, is $27 with a cap of $150. You have to buy the duo if you want one or the other. The topper is a graveyard grape jelly base, aurora shimmer, and blue aqua with UCC flakes and reflective glitters in neon green and gold. Can be used as a topper over the other, which we're going to do that too. I'm going to do a second coat though on here so you can see what that looks like in 2 coats. Jen says it builds beautifully in 3, so if you want it to be opaque, 3 will get you there. Foxy Nails, Crystal, y'all, I swear if I look at your handle, I can't remember your government name. Crystal says that green is pretty. I definitely agree with you. All right, let's get a second coat of My Playlist is Humorous. Now, I feel like I was a little heavy-handed with that one because, like, I would be happy with this in 2 coats, but maybe it's just because I went a little heavy-handed there. So, obviously, when either name is fine, thanks. So, when I do my swatches, I will let y'all know what I did to hide that visible nail line, if I did 2 or 3. But there it is in 2. Now, this has a boatload of reflective in it, so we're going to get out that flash again. Gorgeous. I'm obsessed with this one. This is stunning. I feel like 150 is not a high enough cap for this one. So, again, because it is part of that duo, I would definitely mark your calendars, add it to your wish list early. As soon as it opens on September 1st for wish listing, I would be adding it. Here is your label shot. This is My Playlist is Humorous. It is 1/2 of the Halloween duo. And then we're going to go and do the second half of our duo, which is a glow in the dark. And I keep forgetting that until I see the label. So again, don't let me sign off without showing you all this glow in the dark in the bathroom, because it is the darkest room in the house. This is Bone to Be Wild. It is a bone chilling neutral tone base with an intense purple to blue shimmer and an aqua glow in the dark. I didn't read the inspiration earlier. I totally missed it. It's inspired by the new DJ Webb's animatronic from LBoH. I now have to go check that out because I'm very intrigued. Let's get... Ooh, that was definitely a heavy coat. All right, again, we are doing 2 swatches of this because I do want to put that topper over top of it. I'm gonna go in a little less heavy-handed on this one. I am quite surprised on the opacity of this being that neutral base. Y'all, I can't. Me and these edges, we're not friends. Yeah, I'm very surprised on the opacity of this. Now that shimmer usually is just so intense. Now, again, I was heavy-handed here, but if we do it on this one, okay, 2 is not bad because of the shimmer. You might want 3 depending on how thick you do your own coats. Again, I will let you know what I do on mine when I post it. But here's a heavier handed 2 coats and a thinner 2 coats. Look at that gorgeous glow. So pretty. Jen said, did you do this one in 2 or 3 coats? Oh, I'm sorry. Laura is asking Jen, did you do 2 or 3 coats? That is a great question, Jen. Which did you end up doing? All right. So that was Bone to Be Wild. Now we're moving into Little Box of Horrors for September. Again, I am going to go back and put that topper over this, but I want to let it set for a minute. So let's go to Little Box of Horrors September. This one is Creekside Chills. It is inspired by the Hell's Gate Bridge in Oxford, Alabama, because the theme for Little Box of Horrors September is haunted places. This one is a murky brownish green, prugly if you will, Tammy says, with a hint of purple green shimmer, loaded with UC flakies and greens, golds, coppers, and bronze. It's going to be $13.50 with a cap of $150. And I definitely get the prugly vibes now out of the bottle, but it's so pretty. It is very swampy. Definitely opaque in 2. Jen says she did 3 coats. Okay, good to know. Also, speaking of that, I have a question. I saw some people talking about swatches recently. I'm trying to think of what group I was in. Anyways, they were mentioning, just things that they would like to see from swatchers. And one of the things mentioned was they would like to see things done in just 2 coats, not building until you're happy with it, but how something would look in 2 coats. Do you guys think that that's better than building to full opacity and showing that? Like, do you want to see it as, hey, this is what 2 coats looks like? Or do you just want to see it fully opaque? Because that has me personally a little curious too. So Laura says, okay, thanks, me too. But I had my fan on, so I was wondering if it was just me. Jen said, sorry, I had to walk for a second. No worries. Okay, this is beautiful. I definitely get these swampy, murky vibes here. Those gorgeous flakes just dance on there. I definitely feel like we're opaque in 2. Beautiful. Let me grab you a label shot. Here is 2 coats of Creekside Chills. Jen says, I always go to 3 if I feel it needs it. Christina says, I would rather see just a straight 2 coats. Crystal says, I like opaque, but can see how people who don't mind a visible nail line might just like 2. Okay, so we're kind of a split here. I really am kind of leaning towards doing 2 coats and just saying, here, I did 2 coats, this is what it looks like. But I also feel like if something is really sheer or jelly, perhaps, doing the 3 coats to tell you that like this polish is designed for that. So I definitely see both things. Hi, Lisa, welcome in. Okay, and then the second polish for Little Box of Horrors September is Furnace Frights. Y'all, I cannot talk. Inspired by the Sloss Furnace located in Birmingham, Alabama. This one is a rustic berry red base, shifting large particle shimmer in reds, golds, greens, loaded with UCC and ghost flakies with gold reflective glitters. It's going to be $13.50 with a cap of $150. Laura says, I like to see things in 2 because I don't love doing 3 coats. When I swatch, I only do 2 coats. If it's patchy, I do 3. Okay, I totally get that. So I think that's what I'm going to stick with. That's what I do mostly, unless something really is, you know, like a white Crelly. If that just is not looking good in 2, then I will do 3. But I kind of, honestly, I kind of like just doing 2 so you can get those vibes and see how it is. And if you are someone who wants to do 3 coats, then you can. And if you're someone who doesn't like 3 coats, you know what it looks like in 2. Like, yeah, it's kind of a little bit of a 50-50 foothold there, but I also think with so many swatchers, if some do 2 and some do 3, then you can see it both ways as long as you make sure to disclose how many coats you do. Speaking of which, here is 2 coats of Furnace Frights. Look at all those flakies in there. Definitely see the berry base now. In the bottle, it looks way more red, but it is definitely berry. I do think this one is 3 coats, it's 2 coats opaque with that shimmer. Again, shimmer and flakes tend to make it easier and more forgiving to do 2. And then this obviously has our reflective. So let's get that flash out and show it. All of the sparkles. And then you can see those flakes even more too. So fun. Jen says, I do 3 coats more often than the average swatcher because my free edge is so white. Okay, I can totally understand that too. I don't have a super visible nail line. I am lucky with that. I do still have my, you can see it's definitely still there. I still have a Gel X on my middle and on my thumb. You can see this one better because it's a dark color because I had those bad breaks, and honestly I didn't want to cut them down. So I may still have to at some point, but I really just didn't want to completely cut them all down. They were already little shorties. So here is 2 coats of Furnace Frights for Little Box of Horrors September. Not Little Box of Horrors August. We are in that right now, but these are next month. And then I want to go back and do my playlist is Humorous topper on top of the Bone to be Wild, because this is the duo coming to HHC September. I want to show that. Hi, Jess. All right, so this is 2 coats of my playlist is Humorous. And I'm going to that is 2 coats of Bone to be Wild, and we're going to do a coat of my playlist is Humorous on top of it. I am going to wipe my brush off just a little bit so it's not a heavy coat. Okay, I didn't have any doubts that this would be beautiful because, y'all, it's Tammy. But I didn't have any idea how beautiful that was going to be. It's like if you wanted this topper to be opaque without building, this is it. Like, this is what I would imagine the base for this polish would be. Oh, they pair gorgeous. I cannot wait to see that aqua glow in the dark, which you can see this one dried. It has just a little bit of texture because of the glow in the dark. I typically find just a layer of Illuminate Glossy Top Coat will take care of that, but you could throw a layer of Steamroller on first and then Illuminate Glossy just to really make it juicy and smooth. But I love these paired together. Wonderful duo. Again, I'm not surprised it's Tammy. This also has reflective, so we might as well get out the flash and show that too. And then look at that intense blue purple shimmer come through there. Love it. This is stunning, y'all. Gorgeous. Y'all, I love the green. You know I love my greens, but I think this combo, this is my favorite. This is my pick tonight. This is, yeah, I don't usually pick a favorite, but I just, this is so cool together. Jen says, I use Steamroller just to juice it up. Yes, I definitely see adding a layer of a glitter smoother just to make it plump and juicy. I'm going to try and do a label shot for that. I'm not really sure. Can we get it in there? All right. So there is our duo. You have 2 coats. Oh, should have held these differently. 2 seconds. Let's swap them so they line up properly. We're a mess. We're a hot mess. Okay. I think we got it. Okay. 2 coats of My Playlist is Humorous over on the left. Then you have 2 coats of Bone to Be Wild on the right. And then 2 coats of Bone to Be Wild topped with My Playlist is Humorous. So again, that's your HHC Halloween duo for September. September 14th through the 21st is those pre-ordered dates. It will be $27 with a cap of $150. I do not think that is a high enough cap, y'all. I do think this is going to sell out. So definitely go add it to your wish list as soon as it opens on the 1st. And then, of course, this also glows in the dark. So I'm so excited to see that. So I'm going to flip you around for a second. Flip you here. And we are going to grab our UV flashlight and our swatch wheel. And we are going to take an adventure. We're going to go on a field trip into the bathroom because it is the darkest room in the house right now. Because it is still very much, let me flip you, very much daylight out here at my house. So we're going to go in the bathroom and do this. So come along. Y'all, I swear, every time I do a live, my nose itches. I don't know what it is. All right, so we are in the darkish bathroom. Hi, Terzerbits. Y'all, I butchered that. I am not even gonna lie. All right, turning on the UV light. Ooh, okay, so closing you. I'm gonna flip you over so you can see a little bit. First off, excuse me, flip. Hello, there we go. First off, look at the reflective glitters in that. Look at those glow already. And then obviously the glow pigment is starting to pick up and glow too. I'm going to just charge it for another second and then bam. Okay, it's coming up green on camera. It is way more aqua in real life. I'm actually really surprised that Instagram's in camera, like in-app camera, is even showing that. But it is way, way more blue, I promise. Gorgeous. It definitely glows, and I love that those glitters are blacklight reactive as well. The green kind of glows, but the glitters are very, very cool. All right, I closed the door. Now I can't move stuff. All right, and I'll flip you back around. Yes, that is so, so fun. I love a good glow in the dark. Tammy makes fantastic glow in the darks. Hers are ones that I can walk outside and take my swatch pictures for 30 seconds. And when I come in, it's glowing just in the normal daylight in my living room. Ooh, there we go. Put you back on your holder here. And then I have been doing, I think the highlight on my page is called Wild Swatches or something, because I was doing swatches in the wild, but that whole name wouldn't fit. Where if I do go out and take my pictures and it is glowing on its own, excuse me, I have been making a video and posting it to that highlight too, so that way you can see these polishes that glow on their own, that don't need to be fully charged, that, you know what I mean, like that thing too. Obviously for photos, because we need to get the good lighting and it's completely dark and all that stuff, obviously I will be charging it with my UV light, but actually, I say that. No, I still definitely will. It'll get charged in the sun because it takes sunshots first, but it could not be sunny that day, so I don't know. But then I do give it a little bit of a charge up. I also disclose that in my post as well. But I will do a video to post to my highlight of that glowing by itself too. So tons and tons of wonderful goodies. We have the Cog of the Month coming September 1st. At 8 p.m. Central Time on Vivi's website. She is also releasing a Halloween Advent. I already forgot what she called it, y'all. Oh, I don't know what it did. How do we... Okay. Somehow I, minimized, y'all. I didn't even know I could do that. Okay. I don't know what she called it, but she will have a Halloween Advent as well, so definitely join the Varnish Victorians Facebook group if you're not in there already, and stay tuned for sneak peeks. Latanya should have that for sneakies. And then we have our HHC for September, which is the 14th through the 21st. There's the single polish with the new theme of books, botanicals, and tea, as well as the Halloween duo, both of those. definitely add that to your wish list if you're interested in that one, because I do not think that cap is high enough. I definitely think it's going to sell out. Maybe that's just me because I think it's absolutely stunning, but it's absolutely stunning. So I think it's going to sell out. And then obviously we have our 2 gorgeous colors for Little Box of Horrors as well. Slip 60 cap for the Advent. Okay, so there's not a ton of those either. And if y'all have seen Tammy's Advents, any of them in the past, she does not hold back. They are amazing. And she adds so many little details and cute things to them. So like definitely keep your eye out for spoilers and get ready to purchase that one too. So lots of wonderful things. Oh, and we also have the Tincture Acetone Additive Duo and the Lavish Hand Cream coming to HHC as well. So don't forget those. Y'all, if you haven't used her Lavish, it's amazing. It comes in a 2-ounce pump bottle. It is an airless pump, so you get every single drop out of this baby. And then the tinctures are just so fantastic for adding to your acetone and keeping your hands nice and moisturized and just smelling really good. So, and I can still smell both of them. They're both lovely scents. Neither one of them I think are aggressive or super strong or perfumey, if you will. That's just my 2 cents on them. But yes, lots of fun stuff coming. So I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. I do think I'm going to see you again this weekend once or maybe even twice, because I'm looking over at my PR and I have a bit still there, and we got due dates coming up, so I will probably see you this weekend. I hope you have a fun weekend. If you have any plans, please enjoy them, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!